Saturday.
Mr. Soldier, USC. You got a decent, you got a good little squad. I like a little squad. How you feeling this game? How's the season so far?
I think we just need to play the right game. I feel like this is a must-win situation for playoff contentions. I think we got to go out here and play. They're making noisy. We got to focus, lock in, and execute.
Now I'm looking at the overall. I see that USC better team overall. You guys think it's gonna come down to coaching? This better team overall. How you guys think that? Both coaches can answer.
Honestly, to hear the question, so I'll roll it over to Bama.
I do think overall it's gonna be a big factor in this game. That's why it's gonna come down to coaching. On my end, you know.
Kyle, are you there? Kyle?
Oh, that 1 to 10.
Yeah, I think it's bad. Jamal, are you there? I'm doing this game by myself. Okay, look at Shit, like those.
Now you see how them niggas felt, so sir. Now you see exactly how them niggas felt.
Nah, it's about 3 of them.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Oh yeah, Darius on that goofy shit.
Claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm
He
Ruben
playing?
again, Jesse Palmer with
No, you don't like the multitask, huh?
Real quick, I know you're probably in the first. Real quick, what is the spread on this Alabama USC?
USC by 20.
You sharing already, Cole?
Yeah.
Alright, then. Oh yeah, we here.
Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Running back searching for a hole. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. First down here for the offense.
And the secondary backs up, prepares after any pass.
From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter. But you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice. The best two conferences, the biggest conferences, Palmer. Everybody talks about these being the power brokers and deciding the future of college football. So, yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in both conferences, David. You're right. I think it's something players are also very aware of, too, is having that conference pride, wanting to win this game, representing the rest of the teams in their conference.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop.
I don't know if I'm going tight end.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find.
And he goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What the fuck is wrong with my tight end?
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting a touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. His passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
So they're not going to give me an injury all day.
After scoring the touchdown. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Shit is crazy.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks. And
he's got it down the right side. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
On the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback, disrupt their timing and their rhythm. Can't get these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them.
A bubble game or what?
They can contain this running attack.
Oh, for acceleration.
Got 3 on first.
Which I got to pay money already.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the 1st down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to get a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Not many hiccups on this drive. But
he got option though, so.
Oh, okay, because he hasn't moved it off. I've been trying that, but he's not moving it. So.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Yeah.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
Oh, I'm glad, because he's a junior, and I hope he stays. He a linebacker.
Oh, okay, you do
Yeah, he's 6'6", though.
3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, my fault. I stopped looking.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first
That was
down
my
marker
fault.
is.
I was looking at that damn wheel backside.
Once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Yeah. I was looking at wheel backside. That was definitely my fault.
2nd down coming up with this red zone opportunity.
Most niggas used to get that. Most niggas.
He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Ready to try the point after. Splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Miami had a
Hold on, Miami.
win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title.
Close little game.
Life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings.
Never played.
Making its rules.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Right back to him on the ground. That is slipped out. And the defense has got it there trying to pick up some yards.
That's crazy.
And a great return on the play before they're finally able to bring him down.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
What a golden opportunity for this offense, scooping up the ball, and now they've got it inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he tacks on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's looking to throw it. He lets one fly deep. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown tie. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First down to start the drive after the break. From the gun. Give on the inside. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. And the Trojans are marching down the field. Give to the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. After run, now throw. Got his man in the middle. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They were trying to get the screen set up, and it just
he got bumped.
Too long to develop.
Yeah, and the quarterback's supposed to invite those guys to run upfield on a screen pass, but they got to him so fast he couldn't get rid of the football, and they got the sack.
Fields the punt, looking for daylight. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, and that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish it.
Put your arms out there, brother.
Line getting set on 2nd down.
T-Rex. That boy T-Rex that good at. T-Rex that.
He's looking to throw. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And he's got it inside the 25. And the defense couldn't corral him, and they took it all the way. Touchdown, Bama!
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers.
Definitely a quarterback play. I like that little stop grab, but that was supposed to be full.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
The one where the receiver stopped on the back.
Oh, yeah. It's an option.
Like I said, I looked back at that wheel, and then I was like, it's covered. And then by the time I looked back down, that nigga got that shot. I'm like, yeah.
He really a check down, but I'm glad it was. Fourth down.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that is identify where your best players are. Just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Right back to the well. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. Think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique.
My dumb ass
speed and vision. What a weapon.
Trojans used to be known for student body right, and they can still do that. But with quarterbacks like this, you want to put it up.
Yeah, I think they hung that up years ago when they started to find, big, strong quarterbacks that can throw the ball all over the yard. So I like the student body right, student body left, but that's a little old school for me.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you scratch your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going to that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now. Down the road, third, quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling the pass, kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Keep it on the ground. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
I think 3rd and short is
the block?
Because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. It wasn't accurate with football. Now you got to fourth down the situation.
4th down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. Tackle is made after the first down. 4th and 1 is one thing, but 4th and 2, sometimes the coaches sort of chicken out at the last minute. Not this time. They go for it and they get it.
I don't disagree. Just that 1 yard does make me think a little bit more. But, dude, I'm going for this. I work on this every single week in practice. I know I get the extra down now, so my 3rd down calls are even different. But 4th and 2, I like the aggressiveness to go get it.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Got it!
I like to just decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Just enough time to get off one more snap. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And I love that this offense stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And the extra point is good. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return.
I won't say that for certain, but I do feel
so
like
much for the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
I feel like I be boxing myself up. So when Kobe was talking that shit last time, somebody's game over, that's why he was saying that shit. Like, I was calling the same like 4, 5, 6 plays.
When?
No variety at all.
One more snap before halftime.
When I played Mark.
Oh.
I called like 5, 6 plays. And when I played Darius, like 5, 6 plays.
Trying to find his man on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books.
I would have got involved with that.
Hold on. We're about to get a refill. Hold on.
Alabama coach. I think you guys played a good deep how do you feel
you need to keep the ball in our hands, man. The fumble cost us big first quarter. We had to regather ourselves on that play. But man, like I said, we just got to secure the ball. As long as we keep the ball in our hands, keep the clock moving, I think we'll be all right.
I'm going to tell you when I'm about to kick it.
I mean, I guess. I don't. That shit probably gonna kick on his own.
You serious?
Yeah, it'll like, take a while.
Hold on, let me kick it.
Nah, let them kick that there. You can't pause, especially. You can't pause kickoff.
Mistakes, it can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision.
USC, are you there?
Yeah, I'm straight. I'm just trying to get a refill real quick.
The coach is thirsty, just like Bishop Sycamore, coach.
Okay, so
this tripping. It's Saturday morning. The baby gone, she gone, nigga. I'm finna get drunk. Oh, try that money.
Like the Bishop Sycamore, coach.
And the coach will take the penalty.
Okay, USC coach. USC coach. You battled this first half. How do you feel like?
They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, first and 10.
You know they got some speed on the other side, but our DBs just got to make better plays. Okay.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Handoff from the gun. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest.
I bet it was.
A few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. So you get stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
My fault.
The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feat.
He's going for it all. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs, we got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this third down. It could come back to bite them.
Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other team. Whatever the...
Oh, wow.
Got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle. But my goodness, guys are hitting left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator or the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle on gains.
I was laughing at this nigga Brente bitch ass. Nah, he watching him downstream though.
Behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Well, yeah, on my screen, like he's texting in the chat.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube too, so.
They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line.
You gonna call me a bitch, put the baddies in front of you? You is gay.
There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and ready.
Oh, wow.
Defense's effort that last round.
Instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently.
This nigga just got down. That's ball.
Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Gets it out quickly. At the 35, he's loose. Open runway ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is...
Makes the catch. Touchdown, Alabama! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown.
Defense, we just need to get off the field on 3rd and 4th, baby. That's what's fucking me up. You know, as much as y'all niggas say, like, I can play defense, I suck at 3rd and 4th down. I suck.
What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Kansas State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some
somebody got to make the tackle.
this year is out.
So Tudor let that drown.
And a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Out of the gun. The
Yeah, it's fried, bro.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And it's just simple.
Boy ain't here right now. You got to call him back.
gets it out fast. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
I love offenses.
That's that saving defense, man. That's that cover 7 that niggas be want to know about.
To get positive yards. Yeah, I'm gonna take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Turns it on in midfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
3rd down and 2.
What I just told you, 3rd down.
And this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big 1st down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
I tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you two knuckleheads could call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys could even try your hand because they're dominating right now.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that now, what opens up play action, making you play pass and run.
Yeah.
This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quick release on the RPO. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Sometimes.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USC.
I was trying to get them legs, boy.
That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up for the PAT.
Oh, it's definitely you and him. I don't know why
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game.
Mari play linebacker, I think. He said something.
Together reception for a touchdown drive. And finished the deal with a short touchdown run from the 2. After that, latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
Yeah, I hear him.
He ain't seen that before.
I heard that, boy.
That's what you just lied for. I hate niggas, dog.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Oh, because no one played D-line.
Offense rolls onto the field.
He's one of those.
David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
That's a skill.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive.
I
They
ain't
got
wrong.
the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Alabama pushing the tempo. The give to the back. On the move at the 30. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35.
Everybody else already played their game?
Nah.
Fast motion from the offense.
We got one.
Quick pass on the jet motion.
We got one.
Oh, look out. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
I didn't know that man running.
And I love the timing of the pre-snap motion because the quarterback was able to get it to
He had his doctor's appointment, nigga.
behind the offensive line. Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Nah, Blanco, that nigga Paul ain't coming yet.
Oh, I ain't know he was bald.
I don't know what he balled either. I heard that he had a patch. I ain't hearing nothing about no ball.
This nigga so there. It's proud.
He'll start the drive here.
Nigga is fried.
I mean, a pass don't necessarily mean a blind pass. He could have, you know, that Mono Ginobili.
They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up.
That's exactly what he got. It's just in the middle of that, like, just a little circle part in the head.
Yeah, the little,
Picked up 2 yards on that last one.
Yeah,
They need 8
crown.
on second down.
So yeah, he got to go get that bitch, you know. Not going to
He's
say
close
something.
to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a
Yeah, that shit long, right? You know, it's some simple shit.
I don't know why he just want to get a rating.
Cause honestly, the only reason I've been throwing the deep pass because you've been giving it to me, but I'm trying to keep time. Oh, I could definitely see the defense.
The kicker out on third down. And he'll have to check his
It's so animated. This nigga was already going down. But yeah, man, I don't really want to throw this shit deep. It's just I'm seeing a gap, so shit. Take it.
And they pick up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays. They're getting chunks of yardage.
What?
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short.
Huh? I don't want.
Out of the gun, the running back is through, and he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Yeah, I don't really. You lost it.
They want to come out each and every game and really
I don't know what he all about.
on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that one play to pick up.
But you did. It's all right.
To the ground, he's got it again.
Nah,
They pull him down at the 17
he go
after
shoot,
pick up
go off
3. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Nigga fried. Good aim. Oh yeah, aim, man.
Right out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Amazing.
I don't know why they.
Times an offensive flag penalty will stall a drive. Let's see if the offense can overcome it.
That shit's so goofy, bro.
They'll line up for a second down play.
Who you got roughing the pass on?
He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Savage.
I
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running in between tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple yards there.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
12 is having him a day. 12 having him a day. I'm sorry, man, but 12, I'm sorry. I just got to point it out. 12 having him a day. Sophomore year. I like that. I hope Clemson bitch ass watching. Yeah. I see you in November. No, relax, Jerry, relax. Come on back, relax.
He already done said what he said. It's too late.
Relax. The ACC already want to shoot us, man. We cool with the Big 12 right now, Big 10 right now. We cool.
Who want to shoot y'all?
The ACC trying to kill niggas. Man, y'all got one nigga that's at war with everybody, bro.
Oh, just say Miami. I'm chilling.
Good shit. Oh, don't run out. No!
Some defensive players just have a knack. I play with guys throughout.
You got 99 on both sides, They got 99 on both sides.
I know when to break up the football, how to go get it.
ESC.
He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this
Now you talking to Tay bitch ass.
teams around the country practice having the lead late in the game.
The baddest bitch.
Oh, you stressing up on Mia Khalifa. I've been everywhere.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And some room to work. Can anyone catch him. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
I love this play call. You want to get your playmakers the football in space.
I ain't got that bit was in the air for a minute though.
By the quarterback. Get the receiver's hands quickly and let him go make yards.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time. Second and
I gotta pull a Sosa now.
With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's
You gotta milk that clock.
Right into the teeth of the defense.
Oh yeah, this game too close for me to be sitting here twiddling my thumbs.
That real?
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
Well, this nigga's hollering about so why they mad because that's how you decide to play the game.
Yeah, I admit, bro, I'm gonna tell you, I coach a lot. I don't give a fuck what a nigga do to win a fucking game. You can hold that bitch all night for all I give a fuck.
This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3.
Virginia, Michigan, huh?
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for
Probably
the
later
defense
today.
to stay in the game. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his target down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one.
Yeah, I hate how they make niggas cut like that.
Correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. That's what you expect from a senior.
I got a black running back. He just ass.
Great tackle there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, going up top. They've got the screen set up. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's
why I had to even it back up.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Shit, if I couldn't beat him outside, shit, we're going to get as close to the middle as possible.
And they'll push that one down a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to...
Get that bit from the broadcaster. They drunk right now. You can just rob there.
By kicking that field goal, you now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And this
15, stay active, dog.
big hit there forces 2nd down.
Oh, played through the hand?
Action last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Huh?
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This is an offense that obviously practices 2-minute situations, but they're not executing.
No, I was looking at
like the play call. You got to be throwing to the sticks, or you got to be throwing to the sidelines so guys can get out of bounds.
And that's incomplete. A defender
Two on both sides.
knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's taking the deep shot. It's in.
I don't feel I play the ball.
He needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
He played the ball. Commentators are picking sides. We need new commentators.
Situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock up by 7 possessions. Clock, get out of here with a W.
Got it behind the line. It's Bryant. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. The play action fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. A first down run on the doorstep. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On second down, wants to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pryor. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown Tide.
No, you don't.
With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start,
Run clean the playbook.
for this squad. I'm sure they don't like the score, but they haven't done anything about it, so they're just going to have to eat it right now with the way they're getting smacked.
Just take it, right? I mean, you'd like to say, hey, take a knee, run the clock out. You don't have to run the score up. I can do something about it, right? All my guys in there still have to fight until the final whistle.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. Oh, picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
GG.
Bring in their DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what
that's
happened.
a belt. I said that boy still got the tag in his
take
jersey.
shots. We get the interception.
Wow.
Fires and picked off.
Shit.
He steps out of bounds, but not only does he
Damn, I ain't went
get
to no
the ball
pick.
back,
That's on
but
me.
a return to set up his offense.
That's
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like
offense came out and executed on all platforms. We had one missed drive on the fumble. After that, we executed to perfection. 2 receivers went off. We had over 100 yards for both of them boys. Shout out to the defense. Second half, they came out, showed their ass. I asked them boys to do something for me, and they did that. Third and fourth down, we got it. Secondary did their thing. We caught a couple picks late in the game. But man, thank you, man. I gotta get to the locker room. We got cigars and Bill, man. Thank you. Roll Tide. Hey, Willie, talk to him. There y'all go right now. Willie, talk to them boys, Willie. Who? I know. Had a couple niggas at the game. That was my first home game too, real deal. No, I had to.
Now, coach from USC, how you feel about the game?
You said what? You said me?
How you feel about the game and what like,
We played pretty good, honestly. That deep shot pick really fucked us up. Score doesn't really tell the whole story, but we got to execute. We got Penn State and we got Ohio State left on our usual schedule. Not looking great, but we're gonna finish.
My question. USC coach, what made you take the deep shot?
Dude, I don't know, man. I told you that shit's like a Green Goblin mask, man. That shit be tripping, man. I could have ran the ball down. It was down the TD, go to OT. That shit was just poor coaching. Poor coaching, man.
I'm mad.
Wasting these niggas' time. Hey, yo, Cole, you finna leave too?
What? Off the game? Nah. Well, I'm supposed to be going somewhere.
I'm about to spark up and we can play. I'm silver 3, but I'm about to be silver 2 and 2.
Yeah, I need y'all boys to catch up, man.
Niggas saying,
I swear.
Oh my God, bro.
Man, Darius, you gotta get a cool down after a game, man. Relax.
Man, go get y'all firearms, bro.
I should be.
That nigga said 5. I mean, I can play duty.
No. You just can't play. You'll get on duty. He ain't taking no offense to it, Pop. No, Pop just there for the vibes on duty.